Hello and welcome back. Today we have some updates in the case of 7-month-old baby Emmanuel. Now, in the last video we talked about how obviously guilty both the parents were, how their story immediately made no sense, and the second they were separated there was a lot of inconsistencies in both their stories. Now, as of right now, they have both been taken into custody with the suspicion of murder.
Breaking news here in Cabazon, where early this morning the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department announced the arrest of Rebecca and Jake Haro, arrested on suspicion of murder. They're out here at the scene right now. They, of course, are the parents of 7-month-old Emmanuel Haro, who was reported missing, allegedly kidnapped last Thursday. That's over a week ago in Yucaipa at a Big Five parking lot.
Now, none of us were surprised by this news. If anything, we've all been eagerly waiting for them to be taken into custody and separated, with the hopes that they will immediately start turning on each other, because we all know they will. They both seem very weak, and we all know their story made absolutely no sense from the get-go. Now, the police have made a statement that they believe the father, Jack, was the one who murdered baby Emmanuel, and this came of no surprise to anyone, being that we already know his past criminal record involving harming children. Other sources have claimed that during their arrest and a search of their home, a large amount of blood was found on the carpet, which led police to believe that he could possibly be under the floorboards. And they did check, but unfortunately they did not find him.
As police continue to search for the body of 9-month-old Emmanuel Haro tonight, sources tell News Nation that police believe the father killed the baby, and they say it happened inside the home. Sources tell us a substantial amount of blood was found on the carpet inside.
Now, not only was there a large amount of blood found in the home, but the police also noted that there were no clothes. All of baby Emmanuel's clothes and belongings were removed from the home already, and also there was not a single picture of the baby anywhere around the house. And this only makes you wonder, when exactly did they get rid of baby Emmanuel? When did this actually take place, and how long has he been gone? To go to the length of removing all trace of him from the home as if he never existed is just baffling. He's been gone a week, according to your record, and you've removed all traces of him like he was never in that home. Now, the police also noted that the family did have a Ring doorbell, but the footage on that day was removed. Not surprising, we all know why. Now, while that footage is missing, police have discovered other footage from nearby stores pointing in the direction of the Big Five parking lot, which clearly shows Rebecca falling to the ground, but no one around her, which is actually hilarious to me. The way she assumed just because this parking lot did not have any cameras, that obviously meant no other parking lot or stores in the area would have cameras pointing in that direction, because that doesn't make sense, you know? She scoped out the place. She knew what the plan was. Can you imagine the sheer humor in believing you formulated the greatest story known to man, and then the police showing you footage of you just falling over and no one attacking you? Which I love that, because that footage is actually what led to their arrest in the first place. Now, a little fact that really pisses me off about this case is seeing Rebecca with her nails freshly done and beautifully balayaged hair. She could not care less that her son is missing. She's having the time of her life, getting her beauty regimens on and looking her absolute best for the cameras. Now, in the footage of them being arrested, you can see them calm as all day. There is not a single person saying, "I'm innocent, you've got the wrong person, this isn't me." They just calmly get in the cuffs and walk with police, because they know you can't really take the story much further than there. both just have this look on their face of, damn, they got us. You know damn well they were enjoying their peaceful morning in their pajamas, sipping their coffee, thinking, we've done it. We formulated the greatest plan and we're gonna get away with it. Now, police have released their booking information, both of them being currently charged with murder with malice. Now, this isn't surprising at all if you remember what Jack did to his 10-week-old baby girl in 2018. With him beating her so badly, it left her blind and unable to speak or walk. And if you look into that whole sentencing, you'll see that he basically served no time or punishment for his crime, so it's not surprising to anyone that he believed, I can get away with it again. With all that being said, I'm sure we are all very glad that they are finally in custody, and hopefully we'll have information soon of what really happened with baby Emmanuel and when they actually got rid of him, because it's clearly been more than a week if they've already removed every trace of him even existing from the home. I personally cannot wait to see this couple behind bars, and I truly hope that the prison system treats them well and their fellow inmates really take care of these baby killers. Now, I am personally praying every night that the father receives very painful intercourse during his sentencing, and whoever the lucky individual is records that shit. Now, that's currently all the information we have on the case. Hopefully, with the couple finally being separated and in custody, they'll begin to turn on each other very soon, and we'll learn the truth of when this actually took place, what really happened to baby Emmanuel, and where he could possibly be. Now, I am still constantly baffled every day that they really tried with this story that had no detail. They didn't even think it through in the slightest bit. I know this man just straight up killed this baby, formulated a quick plan, and got her involved. Or, you know, she could also have been involved, but personally, from the way she looks at him, it seems very scared. I'm not dismissing anything she may have done or any part she could have possibly played in this, but I truly believe that this was all formulated by Jack, and he is the mastermind behind the whole thing. The murder, the cover-up, the story, those bogus-ass flyers we all saw. This man put no effort into his lie, and I cannot wait to see them both go down for this. So with all that being said, please let me know if you have any theories on what could have possibly happened to baby Emmanuel, or where they could have placed the body. There's a lot of ideas circulating right now, but we haven't really seen footage, evidence. It's a lot of he said, she said. So right now we just have to wait and see how long it takes for them to break, which I'm sure will not be long at all. They seem very weak-minded. And please let me know if I'm missing anything from this case. I've been trying to keep up with it as much as I can, but it's a smaller case and it's very new, so the news isn't really reporting on it too quickly. I've been getting a lot of clips from TikTok because, you know, people are on top of it. People have been staking out the home, staying on live 24/7, watching the arrest, keeping everyone updated with the case, which I really appreciate. And if you're enjoying my videos, please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future details on this case. I will be reporting on it immediately the second I find out. So stay tuned, and as always, I'll see you so soon.